Well, of course, come on. Don't tell me you don't know how to do that.
Well. Hello and welcome to How to Con Your Students into Thinking You're Cool. I'm Ty Gallenbeck, magician.
What the heck?
Take a look.
No, shut up!
Young Life Area Director.
Send.
And Youth Pastor in Colorado. This episode is brought to you by Hello Somebody. They make watches just like this. You can check them out at their website, hello-somebody.com. You should see it right about here. Check them out. The sale of their watches and clothing and stuff go to some really cool projects. Magic has taken me all across the country. I've gotten the opportunity to perform for some amazing people and crowds both large and small. Magic has a unique ability to break down walls and create conversation, which I believe is the root of all good ministry. So in these videos, what I'm going to do is teach you some simple cons, tricks, illusions, whatever you want to call it, that can help you hopefully do just that. Create conversation and break down barriers so that you too can minister to your students in a different way. This will just give you one more tool that you can use as you reach out to those students in your areas. In this video, I'm going to teach you the first con that I ever pulled. I was 11 years old and in the 5th grade.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
And now, I'm going to show you a live version of what this con looked like. There we go. You good? Okay, go ahead and pick one up.
Who? Me?
You, Raven. Perfect. Show him, show the camera, don't show me. I'm not looking.
Okay.
Good?
Cheating symbol.
Tell him to stop.
Stop.
Okay, so then, perfect. Tyler, cut the cards in 2 piles. Finish there. Raven, cut the cards in 2 piles. Perfect. Tyler, one more time. Alright, perfect. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to flip through the cards and figure out what cards you picked, okay? So it's your job not to tell me if you see it or anything like that, just let me try to figure it out, okay? So we'll go through like this. Okay, I'm gonna bet you the next card I flip over is your card, okay? You wanna bet?
Sure.
What do you wanna bet?
I don't know.
Coffee.
10 push-ups. Coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll bet coffee?
He's betting coffee. I don't
Alright,
have
so you're buying me coffee or I buy you coffee. Deal? Alright, next card I flip over is your card. That's your card. Alright, now that you've seen what this con looks like, let me teach you how it's done. Alright, this is how this con works. It's very simple but highly effective. I'm actually going to show you 2 different ways that you can use this. One, you can present it more as a magic trick, or you can do it like you saw in the video where it's done as a bet and a con. So let me show you how this works. First, it uses any deck of cards, which means you can just show up at a booth where kids are playing cards, or you're sitting around in cabin time trying to kill some extra time, waiting for the sneak out or whatever, and you have a deck of cards. You could do this there. So this is how it works. You can have someone shuffle the deck. They are going to select any card they want. They can, in fact, pick whatever card they want. You do not know it. They're going to show their friends. While they're showing their friends, and you can go back and watch the live clip. You'll see that I do this. While they're showing their friends, all you're going to do is remember the card that's on the bottom of the deck. In this case, the 9 of clubs. So you can do that while their backs are turned, or you can turn your back. You just flip the cards just enough where you can see what that card looks like, and then hold it back in your hand. Now, they're going to take that card. You're going to do what's called a Hindu shuffle, which I'm going to teach you very quickly how to do. If not, you can look up other explanations on how to do this. It is in fact called the Hindu shuffle. So you're going to take your opposite hand that you're holding the deck in, you're going to grab it like this above the cards, and you're going to pull off pieces off the top and let them fall into your left hand, just like this. And what that does is it looks like you're shuffling the cards, but that card on the bottom is staying in the same spot. So you can shuffle as long as you want and that card will stay there. Which allows you to say, tell me when to stop. You can go through the deck, they say stop, they put their card into the deck and you set that card that you just memorized on the top of it. Now, after they place their card into the middle of the deck, you can let people cut the cards as many times as you would like. They literally can cut it 100 times if you wanted to sit there that long. They cut the cards. After they've cut the cards a few times, you tell them you're going to figure out what their card is and you just start flipping through the deck. Now, as you're going through, all you're looking for is the card that you memorized, in this case, the 9 of clubs. Once you see that card, the next card you flip over is going to be their card that they chose in the beginning. Now, as you notice in the live performance, I don't stop there, I go past their card 3, 4, 5 cards. It doesn't matter how many you go past, but I usually go past a little ways. I want them to have seen their card be buried in the pile a little ways. So that then you can make the comment, I bet you the next card I flip over is going to be your card. It's very key that you do use that language. You can't say, I bet the next card I flip over is your card. You don't, nothing quite that. Or the next card in this deck, that's not true. The next card I flip over is going to be your card. And they'll bet you whatever they want because they've already seen their card. And then you reach over, grab their card, flip it over, and you've told the truth and found their card in this con. So there you have it. That's how to do the con version. The other version that you can do as a magic trick is very similar. It looks like this. We're going to use the same 2 cards. The 9 of clubs is the card memorized and the ace of diamonds is the one they selected. And those are placed in the deck just like they had just set them into the deck. And they cut the cards again, all of that is exactly the same. This is where it gets different. Instead of just flipping through the cards, what you're going to do is you're going to spread the cards out on the table, just like this. And what you're looking for again is your card that you memorized in the deck, the 9 of clubs, and the card that is on top of it. If you spread left to right, make sure you spread left to right, the card on top of it is going to be their selected card. So as you spread them out, you're going to look and find that as fast as you can. As soon as you have found that card, you're going to spread them out and kind of mix them all up. Whatever kind of table you're using, or if you're on the floor, is a good place to do this. But you're going to just spread them out all over the thing so it looks kind of messy. And you're just going to keep an eye on where their card is, in this case the ace of diamonds. You're going to ask them to hold out their hand and you're going to place your hand on their wrist as if you were reading their pulse. So you're going to like feel for their pulse a little bit, and then you're going to take your hand over the cards, move different ways. I usually push some of the cards out of the way, push some of the cards out of the way, get down till you find their one card, the ace of diamonds, and you've just used their pulse to figure out where that card's at. So that's another great way this trick can be done. If you don't like using it as a con, you can do it just as a mind reading or magic trick, and it will work just fine as well. So hopefully you like this. Alright, I hope that all made sense to everybody. If not, please feel free to email me at the address listed below. And I hope you all come back and check out the next video in the series called How to Con Your Students into Thinking You Are Cool. I'm Ty Gallenbeck.